Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a middle part sewing over my locks. This is the closure that I'm using. I ordered this hair off of eBay, y'all. It came with 3 bundles and a closure. I will be doing a review on this hair once I get it installed. Now, what I want you guys to do, if you have not seen the way that I did my breakdown for this, I need you to go watch that video first. I will list that below. So anyways, I'm just going to add a net on my hair. I'm really just going to do like a half a net because I don't want a net over my whole head because my braids are pretty flat. So what I'm going to do is basically put the net around the top portion of my head just to help me sew down my closure so that I can get it as flat as possible when I sew it in. Now, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm just going to sew it in like a U shape. I'm not going to actually sew my I don't even know what to call it, but the part that's in the middle, I'm not going to actually sew that. I'm just going to sew around that because that will be cut off. There will be no net right there. Um, if you have locks, girl, don't worry about your braiding pattern. The key when doing a sewing over locks is just making sure that it's flat. It does not matter if it's not neat under because you will see you will still be able to slay. It will still turn out really nice. For all the other girls who do not have locks, um, really the same thing. Just make sure your braiding pattern is flat. It doesn't have to be neat, just flat. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting off the excess nets, and you will see how I sewed the net on, which is in a U shape. And also, if you're somebody that's tender-headed like me, like you can do your braids a few days ahead of time. For instance, I did these braids maybe like 3 days ago because I knew it would be tight and I didn't want it that tight on top of like the braids and the sew-in. So I just did my braids ahead of time. So now this is my closure. I always add an elastic band to my closure because that just helps secure it and lay it down as well. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that baby on and bam. See, you can't even tell my part crooked underneath. You can't tell none of that. So since the band is holding the top part down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew one side of the closure down and then I'm going to sew the other side of the closure down. Now, sewing the closure down may be like the hardest part because like you just got to feel, well, even when you sew the tracks in, you just got to kind of feel with your hands so you'll know where you're going because you don't want it to be bulky. So just take your time on the closure part. Now with the band, you can choose to leave the band on, or I know some girls like to glue their closure down or even use got to be glue. Whatever you want to do, you can do that. If you want to cut the band, you can. If you want to cut the band and sew the band to the braids, that's cool as well. I just prefer the band. Sometimes I'll cut it and just sew it to my braid. But anyways, this is how it looks once I got it sewed down both sides and the back. So now what I'm going to do is add my bundle. Now I'm going to start with an 18 inch. Instead of starting in the back, I'm going to start on the side because I want my length on the side, like basically all around my head. I don't just want it in the back. So I'm going to start on the side of my head and just going to start sewing the bundles in. And this is kind of like one of the easiest parts. I've been doing hair for a while, so it's not a hard task for me to really sew the bundles in or anything like that. So you just gotta feel and keep going. And I did double these tracks because I wanted it full because I do have locks. I just love a fuller look. That's it. And as you can see, I'm putting the needle under. Sometimes I go under my braids. Sometimes I go over my braids. Now when I get to the side, what I'm gonna do is flip the track back because I don't want to cut my track until I get to the top. So I'm just going to flip the track and continue to go the other way. So if it's your first time doing a sew-in over your locks or a sew-in period, just take your time, girl. Like, you do it yourself. You ain't got to rush. I don't even know what I was watching. I think it was like a Cat Williams stand-up special. And I just chilled and watched that while I did my hair. It took me about 2 hours to do the whole sew-in. Like I said, it really helped when I braided my hair like a few days in advance because like that's one less thing I actually had to do when it was time to put my weave in. Now these bundles, like I said, it's 3 bundles, and the closure I have a 14, 16, and an 18, and my closure is actually a 10 inch. For some reason I always get a 10-inch closure and it always works perfect for me. Some people like, maybe you should get a 12, but this 10 inch is working fine for me, girl. So, yeah, I just continue to sew it around my head. And then once I get to the top, now when I get to the top, of course, I'm on my shortest bundle, which is the 14 inch. And I'm just going to go to the edge of where my braids start. I'm just going to start to sew that track around to complete the sew in. And I did sew it right under the closure because that's what you want to do. You don't want a gap in between your closure and your top track because that may just cause like a little I don't even know what to call it, but it's not gonna be cute. So anyways, y'all, once I got done, sis, this is how she looks. Yes, girl, really cute. So I'm gonna use this bio silk and I'm gonna add it to the hair because I need to blow dry it a little bit. And I'm just gonna run a little bit through my hair. I'm almost out. I need to get some more bio silk. It's like a heat protectant and it also helps straighten your hair really nice. So I'm not trying to do anything too fancy. I just want simple straight hair. So I'm just gonna take some pieces of the hair. As you can see, I've already did the back. I'm just gonna go down the hair with my flat iron. This flat iron is a titanium heat flat iron. I got it from the beauty supply store. It was like $25. It was real cheap, girl, because nothing I buy is expensive. And I cannot wait to tell you guys how much I paid for these bundles. Here's a hint. These bundles were under $75. You know what? I'm going to give you even better hint. They were under $70. And that was for 3 bundles and a closure. Y'all seen before, these bundles were really, really thick. So, like I said, I'm going to do a review on this hair in another video. You will have to subscribe to my channel, girl, and wait for that update. So, yeah. Alright, so now I'm just going to throw it in a little ponytail. Y'all see how it was laying in a ponytail? It's real cute in a ponytail. Like I said, this goes to show underneath does not matter. Just make sure it's flat and secure. So I just sprayed some Got to Be Glue. Yeah, Got to Be Glue spray on the top just to just to get rid of the flyaways. And this how your girl is looking. Okay? I never really do straight hair, y'all, but this is cute. This done made my nose slim down because y'all know this baby got my nose looking all wide, so slim my nose down, got me looking cute or whatever. So anyways, y'all, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and comment any questions that you guys have below, and I'll definitely be doing more styles with this hair. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.